He tells WTMJ,
the city of Milwaukee recently consolidated their call centers. So this is just the progression of technology in the department where we're finding ways to enhance the service to the communities, to improve our response time, and just make the interface with emergency dispatch much more convenient and accessible.
Bueno says the enhancements, which also include transcription software and real-time translation capabilities, will be fully implemented this fall. Drivers on Highway 100 near 894 will see lane restrictions in both directions starting next week.
Wisconsin DOT's Eric Hansen says southbound Highway 100 is already down to one lane between Cold Spring Road and Edgerton Avenue.
This is to allow for asphalt and bridge repair work, and that's scheduled to remain in place through Saturday, June 13th.
Once that work wraps up, Hansen says northbound Highway 100 is next.
So Highway 100 northbound is scheduled to be reduced from 3 lanes down to 1 lane.
That northbound restriction runs between Edgerton and Layton, starting at 10 p.m. Monday, June 8th, lasting through Saturday, June 13th. Debbie Lazaga, WTMJ News.
Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 9:04.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
AccuNet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
This is Chief Homebuyer Helper Brian Wickert. One of our senior loan consultants recently helped their first-time homebuyer client win over 13 other offers. Of course, it was a team effort with their buyer's agent, and it centered around helping our clients understand what little difference there was to their monthly payment to offer over the asking price. And again, what little difference it would make to give the sellers peace of mind that they'd still buy even if the appraisal came in up to $20,000 short. But that's not all. Our consultant also texted and called the listing agent to reinforce how well qualified our buyers were and that they could, in fact, still close even if the appraisal came in low. Your AccuNet consultant will help you understand your options so you can decide how aggressive you want to be. Then we do everything possible to help you win. Don't let someone else end up sleeping in your dream home. Know your options and get your rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval by clicking on the blue button at AccuNet.com. That's ACCUNET.com.
Time for WTMJ Sports Update from the Gerber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The first place Brewers won the first in a 3-game series against the Rockies in Colorado last night, 9-7. They play again tonight at 8:10, and the Packers are entering the final stretch of their off-season program with a mandatory minicamp starting next Tuesday. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. We are starting to see some delays if you are heading northbound on I-41 through the Mitchell interchange. It looks like you are going to start hitting your brakes right around College Avenue and keep hitting them through the duration of the interchange. Other than that, though, no major incidents, no major delays. Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, mostly sunny, humid, and warm. High of 81 at the lake, 86 inland. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 55. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high of 74. Monday, mostly cloudy with rain likely, high of 77 at the lake, 83 inland. Tuesday, a chance of storms, high of 88 degrees. Wednesday, a slight chance of storms, very warm and humid, high of 89 at the lake, 93 inland. Right now in Green Bay, it's 71. In Madison, it's 71. In Muskego, it's 72. And in Milwaukee, it is 72 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Linton in Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 9:07.
The following program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma brands. Need a vacation? Whether it's the trip of a lifetime or a weekend getaway, we can help. This is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
single day, every single day.
Welcome to another Saturday show. Rose Gray is off on a trip with Gene Miller, correct?
Yeah, she's in Portugal,
Yes.
which is she's having a great time. She fell in love with it just like I did, so I can't wait for her to tell you about it, I believe, next week.
Colleen Alsberg in for her this week. How are you?
I'm doing good. A beautiful drive down this morning. We have some lovely
Sunshine.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
The
Did you get the
rain's
big
gone.
Yeah, that big storm last night?
Yeah.
It came through quite quickly. So it was but I enjoyed traffic wasn't bad for a change, so yeah, it was good.
With all the construction. But today's, of course, D-Day.
Correct.
So we're going to commemorate that a little bit, talk about that a little bit. But there's also some trips that might be interesting when it comes to historical things like D-Day, too, that we're going to talk about.
Correct. Just coincidentally that we do have one that's very interesting. We've done it before. We used to call it Battlefields. Now it's called Remembrance and Honor, A Path Through History. Since it is D-Day today, it kind of goes through that same history. It's May 20th through the 1st of June next year. Starts in Paris, which is lovely. So it's not just for people that want to know about world history and all that. It's got a lot of great things included. So you'll see some wonderful sites in Paris, and then we go to Giverny, which is Monet's gardens and home where he painted. We'll go to Honfleur, which is a beautiful seaside town, Bayeux to see the tapestry. Then we hit Normandy beaches, and we'll see Mont Saint-Michel, Dunkirk, Ypres, Bruges, Ghent. And it ends in Luxembourg, and we're actually in Luxembourg on Memorial Day, so kind of special there as well. So it's a really neat tour. We've done it a few times, very popular, great history, and it's a great trip for both those that love the World War II, World War I history, and just want to see the beautiful sights of all those gorgeous cities.
And did you and Rose do a webinar recently about some of the trips?
Yeah, in fact, today's talk and text line is if you do the FWT. You say the number because I always get it wrong.
855-616-1620.
Thank you. You're going to get a link to the recording of our live presentation. Rose and I got together in April down in Delafield. We put together a huge launch for our 2027 trips. We had a great turnout, a lot of great people there, a lot of friends, old and new. And we did a presentation. So they decided that Rose and I should do it again. And we did it live. And recorded it. So if they want to go ahead and text that FWT, like Fox World Travel, they'll get a link to that launch presentation that we did.
Okay. So check that out there. And of course, the number 855-616-1620 is also where you put in your text questions. You call in with questions. Colleen's with us all this hour on the Fox World Travel Show, full of knowledge. And when Rose leaves, we don't miss a beat because they're both world travelers that have been pretty much everywhere and can talk about any place.
And we're still going. Hopefully, I hope to hit the Galapagos next year, 28.
We're already looking out to 28.
Oh, gosh, we've got stuff out to 28, too. We'll be talking about that as well.
I love it. Yeah. So get your calls in. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Before you go looking for an area rug that you'll have to settle for because you think that the one you really want will be out of your budget, come to Design Exchange, where you'll find a formidable selection of Oriental, Persian, and other wool area rug choices at 25 to 70% off retail. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor on consignment at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
If you're trying to find really good, high-end, distinctive furniture, the kind they just don't make anymore, then come to Design Exchange. But you better get here quickly, because the best furniture we take in on consignment doesn't usually last long. It may be vintage, it may have once been out of your range, but now you'll find it's priced right. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value.
Design Exchange.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Bakery owners, you will be loved today. Every pastry will be flaky. Your cake will make a child's day. Your delivery van won't get sideswiped by a distracted garbage truck driver. But if so, breathe easy, knowing you'll get back to business quickly with Progressive protecting your commercial auto. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Everywhere you turn, it's plus, plus, plus. But at Hassellus Mattress, nobody has more plus than us. Our 35 beds from the top 5 brands start at $293. Plus, through Monday, get a free adjustable base. Plus, a huge selection of Beautyrest, Sealy Posturepedic, and other big-name brands. Plus, free next-day delivery and setup. Plus, employee-free showrooms. Woo! All these pluses have me feeling nonplussed. Find an employee-free showroom near you at Hassellus.com.
Heading to the airport? Make parking the easiest part of your trip with Exec Park, located just minutes from Mitchell International Airport. Family owned and operated for over 45 years, Exec Park offers secure parking, a 24-hour shuttle, and reliable service. Because at Exec Park, we care about our customers like family. Mention that you're a WTMJ fan for a special discounted rate. Skip the stress, save some cash, and start your trip right. Book your reservation at execpark.com or call 414-747-1000. Exec Park. Your vacation starts now.
Planning a vacation? We've got you covered. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Colleen Alsberg in for Rose Gray this morning. Dayton Kane with you as well. Remembrance and Honor, a Path Through History, May 20th through June 1st. We talked about that as we opened up the show. You can text FWT to 855-616-1620 to get the live webinar that Rose and Colleen did. And you'll get that link. Be able to watch it, see some of the trips that are coming up. And there's a couple more we should really mention here. The one that I really wish... I need to see if we can get on this one. September 20th through October 2nd, Oktoberfest celebrations and a Danube Elegance trip. So you're combining a couple things there.
Yeah, this is totally new for us. Very different. With we're working with our great partners at Trafalgar Vacations. So we start in Munich, which is perfect. So you're going to get the fun out of the way, kind of, and then we'll relax the rest of the trip. So we'll do. So there is some historic items as well. Like we do take you to Dachau, which is a memorial to that concentration camp. But then we'll go to Oktoberfest. And something very important to remember here is Oktoberfest is crazy. There's millions of people there. Mm-hmm. The tents are huge. You need to get a table. And we have assigned tables for our groups, which is very important. We had a group that went last year, and they wouldn't have been able to survive without it, I think, with all those people running around with the big beers and the food and right. The polka music. So we're going to get you right up front and close to everything in the action, and you'll have an actual reserve table. So that's very important. Then we'll go to Neuschwanstein Castle, see that, and Oberammergau, two beautiful little cities. And then the more historic parts of it, we'll go to Eagle's Nest and then Salzburg, where you do the Sound of Music and all that great stuff. And we'll transfer over to Passau and then do a river cruise. And it's beautiful because Passau itself is a gorgeous little city. And then we stop in Linz. If you have Linzer Tort, that's so very important to have. We'll cruise through the Wacker Valley, which is the Riesling Valley. Then we go to Vienna, home of the waltz and beautiful music and beautiful scenery and architecture. Stop in Bratislava, which I loved. I was kind of surprised about that, but what a cute little city that is, and you'll be surprised. Anytime you river cruise, you stop at little towns you've never heard of, and you're like, wow, this was really cool. Like I went to Melk one time. Ever heard of Melk? Nobody's heard of Melk. And they have this big, beautiful abbey, and you walk through this gorgeous abbey, and then at the end is a huge library right out of Harry Potter. It smells good, you know, that old book smell, and it's just beautiful. And then we finish in Budapest, which is a fabulous city as well, two-sided city on both sides of the Danube. So it's a wonderful trip. And this one's selling really good. So take a peek at that one, September 20th through October 2nd.
Yeah. And what else is on? What else we got? There's so many trips. I think this is one of the most varied years I've seen as far as locations go?
Yeah, we wanted to really mix it up a little bit. We've got some of our tried and trues, like our best of Italy's and things like that, but we've brought back some really cool ones, and we've tried to add some new ones. And another one that's I think is very historic and wonderful is Fascinating Poland. And our friend Diane, the manager at the Brookfield office, Diane Chechat, she is first-generation Polish. She speaks Polish. She did this trip last year, and I just think it's one of the most wonderful trips that I've ever done. We fly into Krakow, and then we go up to Zakopane. The historic part is we'll stop at Auschwitz and go through that memorial. Then it goes on to Wrocław, Poznan. Spend a couple nights up in Gdansk, right on the river or on the sea up there, and then do Malbork Castle and end in Warsaw. And Warsaw is, it was pretty much destroyed in World War II, so a lot of buildings look very Russian yet, but they're really coming about. It's got a great rate of exchange on the money. The food is fantastic. A light lunch is a platter full of food. It's insane. And Diane is amazing, and you'll love traveling with her. She's fun. She's funny. She's got the knowledge down for sure. She's got some great stories too about her family that lived over there.
It's again, you look at these pictures, kudos to the web team. So now not only are we seeing the full itinerary day by day, there's a map, there's photos. Now each one of these trips you've talked about so far has a video associated with it too, with the person hosting, talking about the trip. And so, yeah, they're stepping up the game. I love it.
Yeah, our marketing team is amazing. Those ladies do a great job. And I love that they actually had us sit and talk with them so we could give them our side of the story. It's perfect.
FoxWorldTravel.com is a website Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, 866-GO-FOX-GO.
That's correct.
866-GO-FOX-GO. If you want to talk to somebody in person, you can do that during the week. But get on these trips before you can't anymore. They always fill up quickly. 855-616-1620. That's the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line if you want to talk to us. Somebody did ask if there are any pictures of Rose and Jean's trip posted anywhere.
I've been following Rose. She's posting a few. She usually, when she comes back, she'll unload them off of her camera or her phone and then give them to us, and we'll put them up onto the website. So, yes, those pictures are coming. If you want to look at any from last year, you can also check out my pictures. I did the same trip last year.
Awesome. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more of your calls and texts. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Aha! My calculations are correct.
What calculations?
I can finally prove that Penny Mustard has more unique options for recliners than any other store in our solar system.
Well, obviously.
Just look at our showrooms.
We clearly have the best recliners in the universe.
Not universe, solar system.
You mean
that an alien life form in an undiscovered galaxy billions of light years away may somehow offer more optionizable recliners than Penny Mustard? It's feasible.
Seriously?
Maybe aliens are like Penny Mustard and also provide articulating headrests, built-in ports, long-lasting motors, extra lumbar support.
Aliens need lumbar support?
Plus, hundreds of fabric and leather options.
Come on. You really think that aliens exist?
And they sell recliners?
Of course. Area 51 isn't storing UFOs. It's a giant alien furniture store.
Come see why Penny Mustard's recliners are out of this world.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Better versions of what aliens want.
Penny Mustard Furnishing.
It's the weekend. Don't cook and clean. The Mine Shaft Family Restaurant in Hartford will serve you a super affordable meal, and it's delicious. The Saturday breakfast buffet is all you can eat under $10 from 8 until noon today. $10. Your Saturday steak dinner with all the sides is under $25. You will pay a lot more at other restaurants. Not necessary. The family pizza special is a huge 18-incher with a pitcher of beer or soda and 100 game room credits for under $45. The pizza easily feeds a family of 4. Your kids can safely play in that world-class game room quietly set away from the dining area. While you finish up, it's perfect. Games for little kids, games for big kids. The Mine Shaft in beautiful downtown Hartford and in Oshkosh near the EAA. Lots of seating, close parking. The Sunday buffet is an all-you-can-eat feast and just $15. Kids and grandkids under 3 eat for free. There's no restaurant inflation at the Mine Shaft in Hartford. Google the Mine Shaft and just walk in this weekend.
Take your travel tips from the travel experts. Welcome back to the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
9:22 on a Saturday morning, warm and humid, a high of 81 near the lake, 86 inland today. We are already getting up there, so be ready for it. 73 in Milwaukee. I'm Dayton Kane, Colleen Alsberg in for Rose Gray. Rose and Colleen actually did a Fox Group Vacations 2027 webinar. You can get that right now by texting FWT to 855-616-1620. Same place that you text in any questions like this one. It says, morning, love your show. We have a group that would like to plan an Alaskan land water trip in the summer of 2027. Noticed under group travel for 2027, there are several options for 13 or 15. We were hoping for a 10-day trip plus a day in cities we fly in or out of. What are your suggestions?
Well, I think you've kind of answered it right there for yourself. Our 13-day trip, we always fly in early into Anchorage. So the two trips you're talking about are our Fox Group Vacations, ones that we do every year that we have been doing for 25 plus years. We've tweaked these itineraries to perfection, I think. One is a 8-day land, 4-day cruise, and one's a 7-day land, 7-day cruise. So we kind of hit everything. When I want people to go to Alaska, I want them to see everything and get it done right and don't miss anything. So that's why we keep them about that length. A 10-day trip. So if you're talking a 10-day trip plus a day in the city, that's 11 days right there. You need a travel day on both ends. So it's actually comes down to about a 9-day trip. So you can book anything you want. You can do that. There are some trips that if you want to do a 7-day cruise and then end in Whittier and then go to Anchorage for a few days and then maybe go up to Denali National Park and then come back to Anchorage and fly home, you can do that. There's some shorter trips that'll go all the way up to Fairbanks, but you kind of rush through everything. So just kind of keep that in mind. You're going a long way. It's a huge state. It's nothing you can just pop over to and see. So just kind of keep that in mind. And the reason we do the 13 and 15 days is because we just want to make sure we hit everything. And the 13-day trip is the only one that has a 4-day cruise. Holland America is the only cruise line in Alaska that does 4-day cruises. So that's pretty popular with people that don't want to do that full week. But you really should see the Inside Passage when you're up there because it's beautiful. We always include Glacier Bay. We include 2 nights in Denali, very important, so we can get all the way into the park with their tours. Rumor has it that maybe for 2027, they're going to have the park road back open after the landslide a few years ago. So that's a good thing. So I would just check with one of our advisors, chat with them. They have a direct line to me. They can help. I can help them out too to give you some good directions as well. If you can't do one of the group trips, then we can make it work just for you.
How many times have you been to Alaska?
Well, this will be 42, and I leave on June 12th. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a Alaska geek, I guess.
855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line. I am joining you on an Alaskan trip this summer. I have 2 questions. First question, can we bring refillable water bottles on the land part of the trip? I'm reading that Holland American doesn't want them on the ship.
I believe that is untrue. Yes, you can absolutely bring a refillable water bottle. I bring mine all the time. The water up out of the tap in Alaska is fresh, pure, clean, and very cheap. So better than bottled water. So absolutely. And I've never had any issue. I always bring a water bottle on board the ship. I've never been stopped. I don't think it's that big of a deal. There's places you can refill it. They just don't want you taking it to the buffet and filling it up from the watering systems up there because of sharing the germs, basically. They don't want anything to touch what other people touch. But on board the ship, you can always get, they have canned water. They don't have bottles. They're in aluminum cans because it's more eco-friendly. So you can always use those cans of water to fill your water bottle too.
Okay, question number 2. Can you take, for example, an apple that you have while you want to waiting to board the airplane?
I'm assuming that you're asking if you can take something off the ship to have with you as you go over to maybe Vancouver Airport to wait to go home. No, they do not allow any types of natural foods or anything off of the ship. They do have dogs in the terminals that might sniff it out. You may get away with it if you bury it deep. I don't think that's a problem. But in essence, legally, no, you're not supposed to take anything that's a live fruit or food product. But you absolutely no problem with snacks and sandwiches and things like that if you can sneak something off like that.
Okay. Another one came in. Would I find Colleen's Portugal pictures on the Fox website?
I've got to look at that. And now that I opened my big mouth, I will dig that up and see where I can find it. Otherwise, I know that if you just you can actually send me an email if you want. I'm C.Alsberg at foxworldtravel.com. I will send you a link to those pictures. And otherwise, that's going to be the best thing I can do for you.
Or scroll through all the pictures on the Facebook page, lots, and just enjoy looking at all the different destinations and all the things you guys do.
Correct.
Foxworldtravel.com always has great information for you there. You can do the Plan My Trip button and reach out to somebody. They'll get back to you on Monday with the right person if you give them enough information. So where are you going? How many people? What are the ages? Are you an active group? Are you more of a kick back and sit on the beach group? Anything you can give that gets you directed.
Dates are very important.
If you have dates. Maybe you just say, I could
Range.
anytime between June and August or whatever.
Right.
Just fill them out and somebody will get back to you. If you want the link to the webinar that Rose and Colleen did, text FWT to 855-616-1620. And besides all this group travel, what else does Fox World Travel do?
We're a full travel management company. So our biggest part of our business is business travel. We have a huge corporate department. We also do meetings and incentives. So if you have any companies that want to give your employees a benefit and take them on the road or something like that, we have a great team that does that. We also do the vacation side. We do destination weddings. We have a wonderful department that takes care of that. And then our fabulous, as Rose calls it, the sexy vacation side, which is us and me and the group department.
And as we often say, the travel advisors are not on commission basis, so they're not going to try to sell you something that you don't need. They are advisors. They're going to work to find the best trip for you that makes the most sense. If they're not the right person, they're going to get you to the right person who has the expertise, and that can help out that way. So take full advantage of it. FoxWorldTravel.com is the website. We are going to take a break. We have another half hour to go, though. 855-616-1620 with your questions. Let's say good morning to Elizabeth Linton in the WTMJ Breaking News Center. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Dayton. The Milwaukee Police Department is looking for a missing teenage mother, and her 2-month-old daughter needs the community's help finding them. Police say 16-year-old Nevaeh Montgomery Greer and her baby Amaya Fina were last seen at approximately 4 p.m. Friday near 63rd Street and Congress Street. Montgomery Greer is listed as 5'3" with red hair and brown eyes. Anyone with information on their whereabouts is asked to call MPD. The city of Milwaukee is currently monitoring 3, quote, very low-risk travelers for Ebola as a precaution. Health officers confirmed there are no suspected cases of Ebola in Milwaukee and no public health concern. The CDC says there are currently no confirmed cases of Ebola in the U.S. after an outbreak of the disease in remote areas of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Uganda. During the last Ebola outbreak between 2014 and 2016, MHD monitored 39 low-risk contacts. None of those individuals contracted the disease. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. We are still seeing those delays on I-41 heading northbound into the Mitchell interchange. You are going to be on those brakes. Again, starting around Rawson Avenue, going all the way through the interchange. Other than that, though, no major incidents, no major delays.
Traffic is sponsored by Angela Calais and Benefit Realty.
At Benefit Realty, pay only 3.5 to 3.9% real estate commission and get all the service that you should. Benefit Realty, you pay less for full service. Benefit-realty.com.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, partly sunny, high of 68 at the lake, 75 inland. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, low of 52. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high of 83. Right now in Green Bay, it's 73. In Madison, it's 72. In Muskego, it's 73. And in Milwaukee, it is 73 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Linton in Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 9:32.
Want to watch all your favorite WTMJ shows? Check out the WTMJ YouTube channel. Live streams of all your favorite WTMJ shows, from Wisconsin's morning news to what's on tap. See breaking news as it happens. Get involved with the action in the chat on Brewers Extra Innings, or see all the cool tools on the Fix-It Show. Missed your favorite show? We've got past live streams and interview highlights too. Subscribe to 620 WTMJ.
Our home values have gone up over the years while our home continues
to age every second. This is Eric Brown with Aaron Brown, brothers and owners of our family business, Siding Unlimited.
While those values continue to go up and homes continue to age, we see homeowners have become more concerned about who is going to do the work. Making the right decision has become the top priority and a nervous decision.
What's great about Siding Unlimited, we've seen so many people choose us, and their responses years after the project is remarkable. Siding Unlimited delivers on quality products and installation, making longevity and peace of mind a priority with new windows, doors, roofing, and siding.
Trust the local, family-operated Siding Unlimited to be the company of choice for your next window project. Proven to be the best by earning Pella's prestigious Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times.
Siding Unlimited. Experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Call Siding Unlimited at 262-567-4513 or visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Dave Spano, CEO of Annex Wealth Management.
We have a contractual agreement that we give our clients, this fiduciary standard of care. We also say fee-only fiduciary. So a lot of people are kind of twisting it these days and saying, I'm a fiduciary some of the time. I call them part-time fiduciaries. And that's the reason why we say fee-only fiduciary. That means we do not accept commissions.
Know the difference with Annex Wealth Management. Click Get Started at annexwealth.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting WTMJ.com/contests.
That's WTMJ.com/contests.
Plan a perfect vacation, no matter your budget. This is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Colleen Alsberg, and I go to foxworldtravel.com and I see ALG Vacations recognizes Fox World Travel as a 2026 Elite Crown Jewel Agency. Fox World Travel recognized as a 2026 Wave Maker. Fox World Travel earns prestigious 2026 USA Today Top Workplaces Award. You guys are doing it right, it seems like.
I think so. I think that we have an amazing company. We have a lot of knowledge. We're just winning some wonderful awards, and we don't take those for granted at all. Those are just really special to all of us, and we share that with each other and with our clients and with everyone. And it feels good to know that we're doing everything right.
So you're in for Rose Gray because she's in Portugal with Gene Miller and his trip right now. And what will they eat over there? I don't even know. Is Portuguese food?
Yes, Portuguese food. And it is completely different. I had never been to Portugal before, and I kind of fell in love with it. And I can't believe it took me so long to get to that beautiful destination. Lisbon is a gorgeous city. So much. They're known for their tiles all over the entire country. Okay. And from the sidewalks to the buildings to the decoration, then inside the artwork, everything is tiles, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The food is fantastic. Again, I am not losing any weight with this job. That's really hard on me. But one of their specifically popular thing, it is kind of touristy, but not really. Everybody, you see all the Portuguese eating this. It's a custard tart. So it is basically a little tart in a little pie crust. With the custard inside, and then it's burnt on the top, almost like a creme brulee, or it's baked and it's a little brown on the top, and it's so delicious. We were eating them everywhere and anywhere, and I just really enjoyed that. Beyond the food, it was a fun little treat. Not overly sweet, which is nice, and it's just, I know Rose, one of her first pictures she threw onto Facebook when she got there was they give you those little custard treats in your room at the hotel
nice.
To welcome you. So, and then they're fine, but the real ones are at this bakery that they take you to. So it's a really neat, specific little Portuguese tart.
So if you had to compare Portuguese food to another ethnic food, what would it be? Is it similar to Chinese, Mexican, American?
I would probably
Italian,
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah,
okay.
they're right next to Spain, so I think they get a lot of influence from there. Also, they're on the sea, so they have a lot of great seafood too. So I eat a lot of good stuff all over. And again, Portugal is one of those countries where the exchange rate was so good, and so the price was really nice. You can walk away with not spending so much money when you're over there, which I really enjoyed.
So you've been all over the world. Do you know the secret thing for each place?
I'm trying. I'm learning a little bit. There's things that I have to go, like when I was in Japan, I had to go 7-Eleven. That's what the locals do. I know.
Really?
It sounds crazy, but
it's like a quick trip here. You got to go.
It is, but exactly, and it's probably that much food choices as well. That's one of their main staples is 7-Eleven, which is kind of surprising. So if anybody has any ideas of what did you try in a country that wasn't a touristy type meal or a touristy type treat, I'd like to know too, because that's always something fun to share with everybody.
Yeah, all I can think when we went to Italy was gelato, right? Everywhere was gelato. Yeah. But you know what else was good? In the gas stations, talking about like Quick Trip or 7-Eleven, the sandwiches that they served there, they were like gourmet meals. I'm like,
yep.
Why am I getting this at a truck stop, basically?
Yeah. They're called the Auto Grill. I know exactly what you're talking about. I love the Italian Auto Grills because it's like a bougie Quick Trip.
Yeah.
And
it was, yeah.
Great. You go up to the counter and order a coffee, and then they bring you some pastries or sandwiches, or it's just, who would think on a highway as they're speeding by with all those trucks. But yeah, I love the Auto Grills too.
855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talking text line. Where did you go? Where did you travel? Where you just found like a secret item that you ate that you're like, oh, everybody needs to find this because it's not like on the big radar map. Everybody's not there, crowding the place out because that's where you're supposed to go. Like when you go to New Orleans, you go to the beignet shop, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody goes there. Well, what else is there in New Orleans that maybe not everybody knows about? That type of thing. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
So we did get a question here at 855-616-1620. Does your World War II history trip on France include going through, and I can't pronounce that, you probably can, Oradour-sur-Glane?
That's probably as close as I'm going to get as well. No, this one is not included in our battlefields type trip, our remembrance. But if there's some free time and we can make it logistically work, that we have we can tweak things. We can help you out if you need to get there on your own, or even if they can tweak the itinerary enough that it works that for the whole group. You never know. It's this is something that we like to hear about as well. So we'll look into it for sure.
And that's what's great about Fox World Travel, right? So even on these group trips, let's say you want to do the whole trip, but there is one, like for example, my wife's grandfather comes from Sicily. So if we go on a Sicily trip, but they're not going to hit his little hometown that we want to go visit, on the day we're closest to that, we could work with you guys to get us over there and get us back to meet the group before we leave, or fly in a day early or fly out a day late and hit that on our own, and you guys work with us to make that all happen.
Yeah, we certainly do it. I mean, we did it in Poland too. I had a lady that wanted to spend some time with a cousin, actually, so she veered off the group. Instead of doing the tour with us that day, she veered off. He picked her up and took her out to her parents or grandparents' little village, showed them the cemetery where they were buried, and talked about the history there. So there's always something we can do to make it work best for you.
Colleen Alsberg here for Rose Gray on the Fox World Travel Show, 855-616-1620. If you have questions, thanks for listening to WTMJ this morning.
Who doesn't need a seasonal wardrobe update? But who has the cash to always keep their wardrobe updated? Ladies, that's why you shop St. Vincent de Paul. Our women's clothing is always a highlight of our stores, and thrift store prices keep the costs low. It allows you to experiment and also find a hidden gem. St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
Ooh, you're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
For those with a warm weather fashion passion, try St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores, because that's where you'll find a vast array of men's, women's, girls, and boys' warm weather apparel at the friendliest prices. So many choices, and at such a value. You can fill the closet without draining your wallet. Shop warm weather fashions at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
From sliding framed, semi-frameless, or frameless glass shower doors, to heavy all-glass custom enclosures that can be built to fit any opening, at Less's Glass, we cover all the bases. But our biggest strength isn't only our selection. It's in our installation experience. We've been around nearly 40 years, and you only last that long if your installers leave the job the way your customers expect it to be left. Other places can sell you a glass shower enclosure, and some of those big guys may even be able to do it for a little cheaper. But the question you need to ask yourself is, will the job be done right? So remember, paying for quality only hurts once. but it does feel good when you get what you expect. This is Stacy Sinks with Less's Glass Service. If it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Less's Glass. Less's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lessglassservice.com.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious accident? It's free. Yes, free, as in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. There's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
I'm going to start this off with a note my father wrote just about 50 years ago. You'll find it on our website and our menu. Back then, he wrote, "We are proud to be a family-owned restaurant. We promise to carry on the established tradition of using exceptional products and providing outstanding customer service. We buy the finest dairy, produce, meat, seafood, poultry, and grocery products to ensure top-quality meals. We are a scratch kitchen. We produce all of our dressings, stocks, sauces, breadings, and soups. We hope you'll notice and enjoy the difference." He left out desserts, but today every dessert we feature is also made from scratch. And as long as I'm around, we'll keep the Packing House a scratch kitchen, because it's the best and only way I could ever see doing this. I'm Chris Weichen, inviting you to enjoy deliciousness from scratch at the Packing House, a Heritage Milwaukee Supper Club destination, across from the airport on Layton.
Deliciousness from scratch. That's the Packing House.
Before you pack your suitcase, hear from the experts. Here's more of the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Colleen Alsberg. And you just told me that we're running out of seats on the Adventures Down Under, Australia and New Zealand with Colleen Alsberg. Of course it's filling up because you're hosting the trip. Everybody likes to travel with you.
Well, in my defense, I didn't get added to the trip until about a week ago.
Oh, okay.
But I looked at the list and I'm like, oh, there's some people I really need to watch over on this thing. And you know who you are. No, just kidding. I looked at the list and I thought, oh my gosh, I got some great new friends and old friends on there, so I'm really excited to do it. So they just announced that I'm on there. There are only 7 seats left. It is February 23rd to March 13th. It's a long trip next winter.
19 days.
19 days. And it's just an incredible trip. We start in New Zealand. I haven't been to New Zealand and Australia probably in 30 years.
Oh, wow.
I went one of the first years I started in the industry, and I fell in love with it. It's a long hike, though. It's a long flight. Usually we fly through some place off the West Coast, San Francisco, LA, something, shorten it up a little bit. But we start in Auckland for 2 nights on the northern island of New Zealand. Then we go down to Rotorua. We do some wine tasting. We do Hobbit Town. So if you're big into the Lord of the Rings, it's very, very cool too. Even if you're not big into it, it's a neat adventure. Then we fly down to Queenstown. As I recall, Queenstown's a place where everybody wants to do something extreme, like bungee jumping and jet boats. And I did not bungee jump. I will not bungee jump. I'm not throwing myself off a bridge. It's just what I can't do. But we see Milford Sound. So to me, New Zealand is likable, very close to what Scandinavia is, Norway, Denmark, up in that way. But this is in the southern hemisphere. So that's pretty darn cool. And then we do a Milford Sound cruise, which is absolutely beautiful. Then we fly over to Melbourne, Australia. And to me, Australia is just weird. It's a weird country. It's nothing like you've ever seen in your entire life. And then we fly up to Cairns, the Great Barrier Reef, have an opportunity to snorkel on there, or you can glass bottom boat it if you don't want to get into the water. I snorkeled it last time, and it was amazing that I was snorkeling with fish that were bigger than me, but they weren't sharks. So that's, I guess they were, I don't even remember, barracuda. I don't remember what they were, but it's so totally different. The animals are different. The topography is different. The whole country of Australia is just crazily different than anything you've ever seen in your life. And then we head on back down, fly to Sydney, do the big city, go to the Opera House. You have an opportunity to walk the Sydney Bridge if you would wish to do that. And it's just a lovely trip. We'll see kangaroos and koala bears and the whole shebang. So
if you go to foxworldtravel.com, you click on the little hamburger up in the top left-hand corner, that menu button, you go to vacation travel, group travel, and then Fox Group Vacations. That's where you're going to find this trip, and you can book it right online if you want, or you can fill out the plan your trip, little goldenrod thing down in the right-hand corner and let them know you're interested. Somebody will reach out to you and work with you to get that booked. But it looks amazing. The country's there. And, of course, you're going with Colleen. So what could be better than that?
Oh, I hope so. I will make it special for you, I promise.
There we go. We got time for one more text here before we have to go to break. Ken, Fox World Travel helped me plan a trip to Canada. I was thinking of incorporating Amtrak to Niagara Falls, then enter Canada.
Yeah, this is definitely something they can help you with. I was kind of taking a peek at that myself, and Amtrak does go to Niagara Falls. You'd have to, looks like a change of trains in New York from Chicago. I'm not sure where you're from, but I'm assuming the area. So Chicago to New York and then up to Niagara Falls. And from there, you would have to work on Via Rail through Canada. If that's what you're planning on doing, that is that's kind of like the Amtrak of Canada. And it's a nice option to take it through anywhere in Canada. It goes all the way over to the West Coast.
Okay. Good questions. Keep them coming. One segment left. 855-616-1620. It's the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
The mountains are calling, and so are the highlights.
Hit in the air. This is deep. Up into the night. Back goes Doyle. Track. Wall. See you later, Bryce Terran.
The climb continues as the Brewers take on the Rockies at Coors Field.
Wow, Yelich demolishes one up into the night sky. All the way back to the wall.
Our Brewers Radio Network game day coverage starts tonight at 7:35. We are the home of the Brewers. WTMJ.
There's an amazing supper club in Wisconsin Dells. Ish Nala, nestled among the pines and perched above the sandstone bluffs of Mirror Lake. The beauty, the history, the service, the food, the fun. Hi, this is Bob Prosser, owner of Ish Nala Supper Club in Wisconsin Dells. I've been a part of Ish Nala since 1973, and I am so proud to continue the tradition that began in 1953. Why not enjoy a brandy old-fashioned in one of our bars, each with a spectacular view overlooking Mirror Lake? Or just relax before or after dinner on one of our outdoor decks. Our Ish Nala chefs have prepared your favorites: 24-ounce ribeye, cold water lobster tails, North Atlantic salmon, and of course, Ish Nala's roast duck. Thank you for making Ish Nala Wisconsin's favorite supper club, where the only thing we overlook is Mirror Lake. I'm Bob Prosser, and I want to serve you.
No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025.
Summer is the time to enjoy the outside. Enjoy the deck, the patio, the fire pit, the shade, the screen room, the in-ground pool. Enjoy all of it in your own backyard. Outdoor Living Unlimited is Wisconsin's top TimberTech decking installer and can deliver a design and build your next maintenance-free deck with a custom screen room and automated pergola. Stop by our Outdoor Living Unlimited showroom at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha or visit OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station. Take care of your vacation issues before you hit the road. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Warm and humid today. High of 81 near the lake, 86 inland at 74. Milwaukee, Dayton Kane, and Colleen Alsberg in for Rose Gray. Let's try to get through some text before we're done here. It's a fast show, isn't it?
It
goes
is.
so
I
fast.
love it.
Good morning. We have a safari trip planned in September to Kenya and Tanzania with Ebola outbreak going on in Africa. Would you have concerns about traveling in Africa at that time? Just wondering how Fox World Travel is looking at this for their trips.
Well, Fox World Travel absolutely takes a look at everything before they send any clients anywhere. They work with the CDC and make sure that we would never put any of our clients in harm's way. So it's just we're definitely keeping an eye on it, and that's what we would suggest that you do as well. And we absolutely wouldn't want you to go if you're uncomfortable. But at this point, I would say just kind of keep an eye on it, and we'll let you know.
Okay. Another one says, "Hi, Colleen. We'll frequently have our advisor add on days before or after our Fox group trip. It's a great way to personalize the trip and to be able to visit places that are not on the itinerary. And our advisor, Martha, is a great advisor to help us plan." Stacy and Dennis. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, thanks, Stacy and Dennis. Definitely. folks that want to go in just get your bearings after a long flight, go in a day early and just relax, have a nice dinner, get some good sleep, and then you'll be ready to rock and roll on those trips before or after you can do.
There you go. Is there a trip next year planned for Costa Rica or other destination for Fox World Travel clients? I believe something like this was offered in the past.
Yes. I believe we're not doing it for 27. We do have one yet for 26 that's available toward the end of the year. So take a peek at that. Costa Rica is hot, and I know we definitely want to keep doing it. Our Wild Wonders of Costa Rica is October 31st through November 7th. We still do have seats on that, so would love to take you if you can make it this year yet, and then just keep an eye on it. You never know when we're going to pop a new one on.
Speaking of hot destinations, what about Hawaii?
That's a hot destination. Right now, it's pretty hot. Hawaii is always very popular. We have 2 trips for 2027, and I love these trips, and I just want to throw them out there because they do sell out every year. We have a 3-island hopper, January 25th through February 4th, and that's with Megan Williamson from our office. She's going to be going to Hawaii with the group in September and then taking out the January group as well. This one starts in Oahu, so we do Pearl Harbor, we do Punch Bowl Crater, we do some touring of the city, give you some time on Waikiki, so 3 nights in Oahu. Then we pop over to the Big Island of Hawaii for 3 nights. We do Volcanoes National Park, which is currently erupting, but don't worry, we'll keep you far enough away from that, but you'll be able to see that. And then do some fun things on the Big Island. It's a beautiful island to see. We'll spend 3 nights there. Then we pop over to Maui. And Maui, we do the Ocean Center, possibly the plantation, and we give you some free time. So that's a lovely trip to give you 3 nights in each island and at least one full free day on each island, which gives you a more relaxing pace. So you can sleep in a little bit, enjoy the islands, enjoy the beaches, etc. And then we have Grand Hawaii, which is that same exact trip, except we add in Kauai. So it's a 4th island, the Garden Isle. I love Kauai. I love Waimak Canyon, seeing the beautiful scenery. There's the Napali Coast. We go to an amazing plantation there and doing a tour. So that's Grand Hawaii with Kate, March 4th through the 17th. And both of those dates, I'm sure you want to get out of Wisconsin weather.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Perfect timing for that. I wonder why you put it there.
I wonder.
Well, so if you go to foxworldtravel.com, that's where all this information lives. Business travel, group travel, destination weddings, Disney specialists on staff that can help you with Disney trips. You guys kind of do it all. When it comes to travel, this is the place to go.
Yeah, we sure do. We cover just every corner of the world, and if it's something we don't know, there's so much knowledge within our company that there is somebody we can always talk to. Rose has been my go-to for almost 30 years, and and a lot of people come to me with destination knowledge. We all work together. I even have our meetings incentives folks calling, and we share ideas and get some ideas. It's just a great company that can do anything and everything travel for you.
If you're just tuning in and you're like, man, I missed the whole show, don't worry. The podcast is always up wherever you get your podcasts. It also gets posted to foxworldtravel.com during the week as well, so you can go back there and check it out. And if you just want to see Rose and Colleen throughout the week, text FWT to 855-616-1620. You're going to get that Fox Group Vacations 2027 webinar that they recorded. Was that just this past week you recorded that or a couple weeks ago?
Goodness, when did I record that? I think it was in May.
It's all a blur.
It goes so fast.
A couple weeks ago,
yeah. It was a couple weeks ago, but it was the same exact presentation that we did in Delafield at our launch, minus the live audience, but
Gotcha.
we had a fun time. We had a fun time in Delafield. It was great to see everybody. It's wonderful. I want to bring more live shows back just because it's just a lot of fun to meet people and see folks from past trips and meet new people. But we wanted to make sure everyone was covered throughout the state, and that's why we did the live launch, online launch as well a couple weeks ago.
Yep. FWT to 855-616-1620 gets you that link. Big plans for the day?
I'm going to meet some friends for brunch. Can't wait to see them. I will be there shortly, and then going to hang out with my folks. Yeah.
Nice. Say hi to the folks.
I will.
Is that a Wisconsin thing? Say hi to the folks.
Yeah, and watch for deer.
Watch for deer. Okay, so it is going to get hot this week, so make sure you're prepared for that. Like into the 90s, this might be a time to start thinking about somewhere, a cool destination to travel.
Yeah,
'Cause we always think of
yes.
warm destinations.
Go to Alaska.
Let's go
Get up
somewhere
there.
cooler.
It's cool up there. All right.
Joe Kraus and the crew from Annex Wealth Management coming in next. That does it for the Fox World Travel Show. Thanks for tuning in today.
The preceding program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma Brands.